Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about protein digestion. Alright, protein digestion starts in stomach. Where does it start? It starts in stomach and ends in small intestine. The enzyme which act on proteins are called proteases and peptidases. The enzyme which act on protein are called proteases and peptidases. So we are moving on to stomach. Okay, in stomach, the semi-digested food will rest about 4 to 5 hours. In stomach, the semi-digested food will rest about 4 to 5 hours and it will get mixed with acidic gastric juice by the churning movement of muscular wall. That is what we call chyme. Alright. The gastric juice contain HCl, renin, lipases and pepsinogen. HCl, renin, lipases and pepsinogen. It's RE-NNIN renin, okay, not RENIN. RENIN is related to kidney. Alright, this is RENNIN. Fine. What is pepsinogen then? Pepsinogen means it is an inactive form of pepsin. What is pepsin? Pepsin is a protein digesting enzyme. Fine. So, the pepsinogen must get activated into pepsin. So, pepsinogen is getting activated to pepsin plus inactive peptide by the action of HCl or hydrochloric acid, giving an optimum pH of 1.2 to 1.8. I am repeating, pepsinogen is converted into pepsin plus inactive peptide by the action of HCl, which is giving an optimum pH of 1.2 to 1.8. And this pepsin will act on whom? The protein. The pepsin will act on protein and will convert it into proteases. This pepsin will act on proteins and convert it into proteases plus peptones or peptides. Pepsin will act on protein and convert it into proteases plus peptones or peptides. Alright, then what do you mean by renin, prorenin? Prorenin. Prorenin means it's an inactive form of renin. It is as like pepsinogen. So, renin is seen as a prorenin first. So, it must be converted into renin. The prorenin is converted into renin by the action of hydrochloric acid. And this renin will act on milk casein and convert it into paracasein. The renin will act on milk casein and convert it into paracasein. Thus, our digestion in stomach is over. We are moving on to small intestine. Now, small intestine. The chyme will reach small intestine. Okay, and there are 3 juices present in small intestine. Who are they? Bile juice, intestinal juice and pancreatic juice. These 3 will act on chyme. Fine, we are moving on to pancreatic juice first. In pancreatic juice, there are 3 inactive enzymes present: trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and carboxypeptidases. I am repeating, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and carboxypeptidases. They are inactive. Alright, they must be converted into active state. So, trypsinogen is converted into trypsin by the action of enterokinase or enterokinin. Okay. From where enterokinin comes? It's from intestinal mucosa. It's a secretion of intestinal mucosa. Okay. Trypsinogen is converted into trypsin by the action of enterokinase, which is a secretion of intestinal mucosa. Alright. And this trypsin will act on chymotrypsinogen and convert it into chymotrypsin. And this chymotrypsin will act on proteins and convert it into peptides. The chymotrypsin will act on protein and convert it into peptides. Alright. And the peptides are converted into small chain of peptide plus amino acid. These peptides are converted into small chains of peptide plus amino acid by the action of carboxypeptidase. Okay. The peptides are converted into small chain of peptide plus amino acid by the action of carboxypeptidase. Alright, and thus in short we can say that the partially hydrolyzed proteins and peptones are converted into dipeptides and proteases by the action of trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, trypsin, chymotrypsin and carboxypeptidases. I'm repeating, the partially hydrolyzed proteins and peptones are converted into dipeptide and proteases by the action of trypsin, chymotrypsin and carboxypeptidases. Thus, pancreatic juice is over. We are moving on to intestinal juice. Next, intestinal juice. Another name of intestinal juice is succus centricus. I'm repeating, succus centricus is another name of intestinal juice. It contains 3 enzymes: enteropeptidases, aminopeptidases and dipeptidases. Repeat with me: enteropeptidases, aminopeptidases and dipeptidases. Alright. This enteropeptidases is, and enterokinin both are same. Alright, so what's the first step? You can guess, right? Trypsinogen is converted into trypsin plus inactive peptide by the action of enteropeptidases. See, the enteropeptidases and enterokinin both are same. So the first step is as same as pancreatic juice. Then next step, second step, it's a conversion of large peptide into dipeptide plus amino acid. It's a conversion of large peptide into dipeptide and amino acid by the action of aminopeptidases. The aminopeptidases will act on large peptide and convert it into dipeptide plus amino acid. Okay, and this dipeptide is again converted into amino acid by the action of dipeptidases. This dipeptide is again converted into amino acid by the action of dipeptidases. Thus, our protein digestion is completely over. If there are any doubts, you can comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.